Today's tutorial will be showing you guys how to run your own admin abuse, because if you want to be like games like Steel, Brainrot, and Go Garden, they all have admin abuse and stuff, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So the first thing you want to do for like an admin abuse event is you have to go to UI, add a screen UI, add a text button. So as you know, Steel, Brainrot, and Go Garden, they both have like disco events. So this one right here is gonna actually teach you how to do like a disco type thing. So first thing, you have to find your song for your disco. So mine is actually gonna be this. Okay, so I actually figured something out. So keep this, but actually put click song in SoundService. Where is that? Yeah, put it actually in SoundService, because we need this so that the admin beast plays like globally, so like everybody can hear it and not just like the server. So the script that you put in text button, like I said, I will actually link it down. It's actually this script. Yeah, and then you want to call this where is it? You want to call it GlobalSong actually. Sorry about the confusion, guys, but you actually just want to call this GlobalSong, and then you're gonna want to copy another script. Okay, so let me put this in here. So you're gonna copy this one, and I also like have it linked somewhere. So yeah, it does this. I figured out the problem. You actually need a remote event called You actually need a remote event called PlayGlobalSong. Sorry about the inconvenience. Now it works. Sorry, that's loud. And then now, to make it even better, so that now we gotta customize this bunch, and then yeah, you have a disco event. Okay, our last step here, we need one more local script, but I also pasted this one in the description or comments. And then basically with this one, you're just gonna want to put your username here. So this is my username, but you can delete it and then actually put your username there. But yeah, so anyways guys, now if you guys want, this isn't really necessary, but if you want, you can kind of like make this look a little bit cleaner. Like you can do that. You can change the text so that you don't get confused. Like you can actually call it like disco, and then you can just like kind of leave it like that. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take the screen GUI and duplicate it. Then go back to that, remove all of these scripts, and move it over here, and call this one event. Also add the script from earlier into this one too. Also add the script where it says that only the owner of the game only the admin can see it. So yeah, make sure you add that script into our new button. Now this step is actually a little bit more different, because you're actually gonna wanna make like a different thing. Like you're gonna this time you're gonna like make a little map, like make like a little like area. So I'm just gonna make a quick like water themed area with like water, and yeah, I guess I'll just make this, and then once you're done with it, you can actually like group it into a model, or it doesn't have to be a model actually. No, don't make it a model. Call it event part. Okay, so place this in ServerStorage. and then you're going to want to create a remote event, and you're going to call this one SpawnOPStock part. There you go. So you're going to call this one SpawnOPStock part. Now you're going to want to go to ServerScript service, enter this script, and then like I said, I'll make sure I put it in the description or comments so you guys can also copy and paste it. So don't worry, there's no like suspicious links to get the scripts like a lot of other videos do. You can just get them right here. And then you're gonna add in one more script for this one. It has to be a local script on your second one, and then you can also find this one in the comments. But yeah, let's test this out now. Alright, so we don't see anything, right? And then you click event, and then boom, the water event starts. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be water, but this is my game's event. It's like it kind of like floods everything. And then you can also do the disco event. Yeah, it's really cool. So this is gonna be really cool. And then that brings us to like our final one. So you're gonna duplicate this one more time, and then once again, like I said, delete all the scripts except for the one that allows only you to see it, because that script is actually pretty important. So there we go. And then now you're gonna want to call this one or you're gonna OPStock. Now if your game is like Grow a Garden or Steal a Brain Rot, like usually there's like really good things that can spawn. Like in Grow a Garden, Jandel like stocks really good stuff, or in Steal a Brain Rot, Sammy will spawn good brain rots. And basically this admin abuse command is gonna let us do that by basically when we click it, like all the good stuff is gonna spawn. So let me show you guys how to do that. Okay guys, so gather up all your really good stuff in your game. In this case, it would be this baby Orcalero. This is like an OP thing in my game. So I'm gonna actually want to name this OPStock. Now if there's by any chance something in your game where it needs to be called something specific, you can always just go in and edit the code and replace where it says like find OPStock, and you can just replace it with something else. But we're gonna call this OPStock. And okay, so now what we're gonna want to do is, first step, create another remote event, call it SpawnOPStock. There you go. And you're also gonna want to put your OPStock inside of ServerStorage. Okay, so we have another script. Like I said, all scripts are gonna be either in comments or description, but oh wait, and then yeah, just add in one of these and then copy and paste it. There we go. And then yeah, this is our script right here. And then like I said, we also have to have a local script. So go to your third button, the OPStock button, local. For this one, paste in this script. Like I said, they are all pretty good, and now I think it's ready for testing. Okay guys, so let's test all of this. So let's pretend like we're an admin doing admin abuse, and we're gonna run all of our events. So say that like our game is really popular and big, and like one of our most iconic events is disco. We started off. Yeah, disco event. And then there's the event, there's the water event. And then, like we said, so like OPStock, hold up, let me reset that real quick. So OPStock, so like, I'm gonna use my admin command. So like I said, In my game right now, the best thing is the baby Orcalero and then OPStock. We just spawned in the brand new baby Orcalero. We can spawn a lot of them too. Look, we're just spawning hundreds of the best thing in the game. Look at that. It's just an absolute pile of them. We should try to like make the game crash. That'd actually be really funny. Guys, look at, now keep in mind, these are like the most OP thing in my game. The most OP thing in my game is just spawning so much, and it's all because I'm the admin. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.